Let's bring you this development now. Tensions are still high in Harrismith as protests continue there. Just yesterday, residents took to the N3 highway, throwing stones and burning tyres on that national road. So at the heart of this unrest, we're told, are service delivery issues. Newzroom Afrika's Mnisi is there for us at this hour and joins us live. And Linda, it looks like a semblance of normality has somewhat been restored there. Let's begin with what you can see and hear and how that's likely to inform how the day unfolds.
Well, police had a lot to deal with yesterday afternoon when protesters took to the N3 once again. We understand that this protest has been going on for about 3 weeks now with, going on unabated really. So residents taking to the N3 yesterday afternoon. We understand the truck was set alight, but police, of course, trying to manage the situation. You'll remember, this is a national road and a lot of trucks are passing here, so they really had to make the tough decision of really closing the road, and essentially that meant that there would be traffic, so protesters, immediately when police tried to open up traffic, protesters would come from the hill just next to me, throwing stones on the road. Some of the cars were pushed and were actually driving on the yellow line that you're seeing right behind me. So it was, of course, difficult for police to try and disperse the crowds, but yesterday afternoon they released a statement saying that about 6 people had been arrested for violent protest. But while we were here, we also saw about 5 people being arrested, 2 men and 3 young girls, Ayanda.
We're told it's service delivery issues that are at the heart of this. Do we know a bit more about what exactly isn't going on the way it should within the affected community?
Well, the Harrismith community are saying that they want to be de-linked from Kwakwa and ultimately, from the Maluti-Apofung municipality. They say that they haven't been receiving any services. In fact, there is a shanty town just on the opposite side, on the adjacent of the N3, and the community members there are saying it's been 20 years that they've been living in shacks, and there's really been very little progress in terms of development in their communities, despite the fact that, of course, there's been budgets allocated. Now, you'll remember the Maluti-Apofung municipality is troubled. Recently, we heard the deputy president in the NCOP answering questions that it will be one of the municipalities where Eskom will have to directly collect revenue bill, as well as bill, instead of the municipality itself. We know that also it's one of the biggest debtors to Eskom, owing about 5 billion rand. So, of course, those are not the only issues in terms of development and job creation in the community. Some are saying that they've had to fix their own taps, because there is no service. You'll remember also, Ayanda, the municipality also is struggling with water issues. So they're saying that they want to be de-linked from Kwakwa. They want, of course, to be placed under a different municipality so that their service delivery issues are attended to.
As is becoming quite a usual occurrence with these type of incidents, Linda, some of the residents are now calling for the president's intervention. No word yet from the presidency, but do we know what the plan from today going forward is, at least insofar as residents are concerned?
You'll remember that this protest has been going on for 3 weeks, and there's been very little, intervention, according to the residents, saying that there's been very little, intervention. So they're calling on the president to come and address them with the hopes that really things will start moving. The deputy president saying that there's been a number of interventions that have been tried in this municipality, but they failed. So seemingly this is one of the troubling issues in this municipality, where residents are refusing to back down, but now it is affecting, the people that are driving on this national road. You'll remember the N3 connects about 3 provinces, the Gauteng province, Free State, as well as KwaZulu-Natal. Most of the people that drive here are trucks that are, transporting goods. So they are adversely affected, including the people, Ayanda. So if this protest continues unabated, the lives of the people that are driving here remains at risk.
We'll get a sense of how the day progresses. Thanks very much indeed for a snapshot of the situation as it looks in the early hours of this morning. Mnisi live to us there from along a stretch of the N3 highway in Harrismith. That's in the Free State.